Hello everyone, my name is Morgan, and before I start, I just want to, what's the word? Not acknowledge, not appreciate, maybe a mix between the two, how beautiful this day is and how beautiful our audience is today. I am so happy to see so many of you and so many different faces, and faces that are kind of familiar, some that are not familiar at all, but either way, you're all beautiful to me. Now, I want to start by taking one of the beautiful audience members. Where's Molly Shapiro? Where is she? Is she here? Molly, can you come up here with me? Can you come up here? Don't be, I don't bite, I promise. Yeah, give her a hand, give her a hand. Now, my talk could go in any direction. For the most part, it's usually only people really need to think about what they're going to say before they say it. I should, but I don't. So every single rehearsal, my talk has been completely different, except for this one part. Me and Molly are going to play tic-tac-toe. All right. Tic-tac-toe is a game that everyone knows the rules to, universal. People play it when you're at restaurants with those awesome, tablecloths, and they give you crayons and free bread. Oh, it's just the dream come true. Okay, so I'm going to go first. All right, go wherever you want. Okay. What? 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 That's cheating. Let me explain in a second. Thank you, Molly. Cheating, right? I went outside of this box. This box can represent so much. Society, culture, ideas, maybe the outcast box, and everything else is, the trend and what's acceptable in society. But either way, there's always this box. I mean, we go to kindergarten, and from kindergarten until we graduate, high school, college, whatever. I mean, I haven't graduated high school yet, so can't say that I'm going to know what it feels like after that. But for the most part, we're told, think outside of the box. Like, go do your own ideas. Go do this, go do this. But then when we try to, it's not necessarily the right thing to do. I mean, thinking outside of the box, okay. Yet in kindergarten, first grade, all the way, we're told, sit in that seat. Nope, ask me to go to the bathroom. Nope, you gotta use those colors. Yeah, it's frustrating. I wanna go outside of this box. I wanna be 15 years old and run a marathon. People are like, what are you doing? Like, that's crazy. Is it? Maybe to you guys, maybe to the people inside this box, but why is it crazy? I love to move. They were just talking about this. Like, sometimes we gotta move to find our happiness, get rid of all that evilness or whatever that's inside of us, or that this box contains, what's acceptable, what's practical. And then we have our own box where we struggle with all of these ideas. Every single talk, and then all of the inner works that go on in your mind. Like boyfriend-girlfriend stuff. Oh, my little sister took my sweatshirt again, and yes, I'm talking to you. And it's so frustrating. And that was actually, I really see my sister out there. It was supposed to be a joke, never mind. All right, so then anyways, and then I get so frustrated, and I'm in my box, and I'm like, oh, why can't I get out of it? Why can't I just, is this cheating? Perfect example, right here. This dot. Why do I gotta stay in this dot? I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel so important. I feel like a superstar right now. Just a feeling it's nice. I could, go with this the rest of my life. But there's so many different aspects to this dot. For example, there's live streaming going on, all that computer stuff that I still don't really understand how it works. But, they can't see me if I'm not on the dot. So the dot, provides structure. But what if like I'm just so feeling it, I just get all this energy inside of me and I'm like, guess what? Oh shoot, but now maybe they can't see me. So which was right and which is wrong? Totally different concept now. Right versus wrong. I want to take a situation real quick that it's a true situation. So there's a boyfriend and a girlfriend, all right? And the boyfriend starts to maybe like somebody else. And he doesn't tell the girlfriend, but it seems like he's trying hard to like her, to like, say, no, I love this girl, that girl's not really who I care about. But then he tries so hard, and then all of a sudden, it's over. He's with the other girl. Now, which is right and wrong? To the girlfriend, her family, her friends are like, jerk. But then to the boy, his friends are like, you just go what you gotta do. I mean, I don't know the inner workings of boys, so that might be, I don't wanna step into there. But either way, people are trying. We're all trying. We're all in our box, and it's really hard to escape our box. It's really hard to go and understand what's in someone else's box. It's very not impossible. No, that's not even a word. That's just an idea that people kind of get confused around. But this box, for example, this could represent the colors we see. Picture the color wheel, right? We have red, blue, and yellow as our primary colors. This is very strange to me. I got into a really heated conversation with my art teacher about this, because I was like, there are so many more colors. It's infinite. Our human mind can't understand, can't process the concept, the idea of infinite. And that just amazes me. Like when I was little, I thought of outer space. I was like, there's a brick wall, and then God is like above the brick wall, and then within the brick wall we have space, and then the earth and our solar system, blah, blah, blah. And then, got out of my private elementary school, but I still grew. Like, their influence on me was more than, I know what I feel about that. I can't explain it though, but it's such an infinite feeling of love. And then, we learn, we move forward and we learn. But then we learn and we have the teachers teaching us and telling us what we learn, and then their bosses, like who is forcing these ideas upon us? All right, my train of thought is just going. Let's go back to yellow, the primary colors, but specifically yellow. When you see yellow on a screen, on your computer, if I had a picture of yellow, I don't know how to work computers, so I couldn't even do something that simple, but yellow on a screen is made up of a bunch of green and red. And that's like, we can go into the screen and like, we know how to work that stuff, but if we have like yellow squeezed out of a paint bottle, maybe we just don't know how to analyze that yet. The whole, our future and where our society is going with the iPads, the iPhones, the iRobot, iKitchen, all of this, we're just analyzing. We're like looking for more. We want to go, but sometimes it's nice to come back. Let's enjoy the color yellow, right? But let's understand that maybe there's more to it. Maybe there's a whole world inside of it. There's a whole world inside of the person sitting next to you. There's a whole world of the people up there. There's a whole world of people just everywhere, and it's infinite. Feelings, infinite. Numbers, the concept of all of them, infinite. Now, one of my last points. You have the number 4, which is, we learn numbers when we're little. Like, okay, sweetie, count. 1, 3, 4, 5. No, you missed 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Woo! Now let's go pee-pee in the potty. Like, when you're little. That's a perfect example of hammering concepts into our human mind, which later form this box. As soon as we're entered into the world, the box starts to form. You start to see, you start to be around stuff, which people before you have been in, but the box has grown. Now, I could be completely wrong. You know, my opinion is not right. Your opinion is not right. Neither of us are wrong. True and false, like, yeah, for me, it's really hard to talk to like someone with such like scientific opinions and stuff, because sometimes I feel like they're not opening up, but then you know, I'm looking at them, I'm like, no, you need to open up. But maybe like opening up is looking into the scientific facts. It's all this perspective that's not right or wrong. So this box, our own box, tic-tac-toe. You know, we learn how to do all of this stuff. It's a game, you know, and let's see, let me do something that just different. We're looking at this, right? I don't even want to look at it anymore. I don't want to see this box. Look, a hook. You would never have thought there was a hook on a different side, right? I mean, now maybe like I could take lights and then start it from here and then put them up there, put them up there. The ideas are infinite. The possibilities are infinite. You know, let me go back to the numbers. Why does that make sense? 4 plus 1. Because it's hammered into us. It makes sense. Structure, society, it's not a bad thing. It helps us, you know, we have running water, we have just like grocery stores, we have buildings, we have McDonald's, like everything. And it helps. And we've, like, you know, we're going forward, and for the most part, in a good way. And I hope that this talk has somewhat made you think, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't get mad at my sister for taking my sweater because she had a basketball game that went until 11:30 last night. She got home, she left the sweater at the gym. You know, why do I have to be so mad? Why can't I just put on a different sweater? A lot of these things, when we talk to our parents, when we talk to our friends, when we talk to our enemies, I don't think anyone's here or anyone's box is formed with an evil soul, with something just not evil. We're all trying. We're all trying. But I figure that the key to all of this, the key to understanding, is to understand that you don't understand. Judgment is fine. I mean, that's what happens. But then you can judge something, but know that you don't understand it. You know, there are so many talks about the whole Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, all that stuff. Like, you know, they're famous. Like, let them do their thing. If you are so against it, like, why are you pushing so much pressure on them? But I mean, their life is so much different. Their box is so much further away from yours. Everyone's box is so much further away from yours. Maybe not. Maybe it is. You don't know. Or maybe I just don't know. So the next time you play tic-tac-toe, maybe draw a dragon blowing your friend's O away, you know, with the fire and all that. Or just play it by the box. You can play inside the box, but I don't know, don't be afraid to step out of it. Thank you.